Divorce and separation is a really difficult and confusing time, and sometimes you just need a little bit of focus to help you with the decisions that you need to make, and in particular the first steps. Mediation is a really good way of helping you to do that. Mediation can help you to focus on all the issues that you are seeking to address in an informal but safe setting. Initially, when you're considering mediation, you have to have what's called a mediation information assessment meeting. That meeting is on your own to give you the opportunity to be able to consider if this is the process for you. We do have another video in relation to a MyAMS meet, so check that out for more details. Mediation itself is a confidential process, but it's confidential between the three of us in the mediation room, so that would include your former partner. As a mediator, I'm somebody who's independent and impartial, so I'm not there to take sides, I'm not there to withhold information from either of you. All information is shared. However, at the preliminary meet, it's important that we do have a one-to-one and face-to-face session so that we can make sure that this is a process for you, and that meet is confidential so that we can make sure that we're identifying all matters that will be raised in the process and it's appropriate for mediation. The mediator is there to give you lots and lots of information. Obviously, we've helped many people in all the years that we've mediated, and therefore most questions have been asked before. That information might be legal, it might be practical, it may be something that we just need to work through between ourselves that's unique to you, but we're there to help. We can't advise, so although we may have a legal background, we're not going to give you legal advice. If that's something that you do need, we will refer you to a trusted partner who can give you that advice that's specific to you. But we're a helping hand. It's informal, impartial, and there to help. Mediation can be tailored to meet your specific needs. We will try and get you in the room together to start off with, and there's many reasons for that. Primarily, you know him or her better than I do. Therefore, you know the ways in which that person's going to communicate and can read into that. But if that's not an option for you, that's okay. We'll talk about ways in which we can make this work for you. You may not want to see that person, so it may be that we stagger the times that you arrive, or it may be that we see you in different rooms. We'll find the way in which this service can help you. The cost of the mediation process is specific to your particular needs. On average, you could be looking at between 3 to 4 sessions. If you budget for approximately £1,000 for the whole process, then that's probably in the right region. However, if you've never been through a process like this before, you might think that's quite costly, and it is. It's not a cheap process. However, compared to the alternatives, and in particular legal advice, you could be looking in the region of £2,000 to £3,000 to do the same or similar service. Alternatively, if you're looking at a court process, you could be looking at a lot more. Mediation will provide you with a more cost-effective and time-effective process. Each mediation session, we will schedule an hour and a half. We may not need that amount of time, but we will schedule that time. On average, you're looking at about 3 to 4 sessions. The time frame in between each session is really dependent upon you. If you don't have a particular time frame, it may be that we schedule a fortnight in between each session. That means that you may find you've got an outcome to all of those issues within 6 to 8 weeks.